Hello everybody, welcome back for another episode of the Stream Team Let's Play series. My goodness, it's been a minute. It's been a little while since I've done that. In fact, I'm not exactly sure when this video is going to go live yet. I think it's about 2 weeks out. But even right now as I record this, I've released 9 videos since my last Stream Team episode. Now, granted, they have been in those videos though. They were used for pretty much all the Christmas stuff that I put together, the Christmas guides. So I just today got all 4 sleigh hounds for the team, which was a pretty cool experience. I've never actually gotten that, so that was a cool thing to accomplish. But there's been a lot going on between guides and stuff, and it's fun doing a series where I'm just going to play the game tonight, and you are seeing this correctly. I'm in Frigost. Now, where we just left off, we did the Moo Wolf dungeon in the last one, which was, that was a catastrophe. We won. I felt defeated, but we won. That was brutal. That was harsh. But man, there were so many of you people that actually enjoyed it because you liked seeing the struggle and liked actually seeing me overcome that, which was pretty cool. Needless to say, because of Christmas Island and the guides and all the quests that I knocked out to put those together, these guys have leveled substantially. So I think in that last video, I might have been around 140, 150. We're all up here at like the 170 mark now. That's a lot. That's like 20 levels, which is pretty substantial considering we're in the upper end of the levels now. So, and their gear too is very low level. 118, 139 is not bad. 104, 107, 108. So, and I haven't even been able to upgrade their trophies yet to the 150 level. They're still sitting there at the 100. But, you know, that's going to be the next project for me, is going to be trying to come up with new sets for all of these characters. And I think I've traveled enough in the leveling department to where I could get some really good gear for these guys. But I was like, you know what? I want to jump to some dungeons that are more at our level. Following the dungeon quest line, the next ones that came up was a level 90 and a level 100. And I was like, man, yeah, I'd like to go fight those and get the achievements and stuff, but I really want to do some fun dungeons. I want to get into some of these upper ones. So I came to Frigost. The goal tonight is to take on the first 2. We're going to try to take on the Royal Masto and the Royal Pingwin Dungeon in this episode. But with that said, what would you guys like to see me take on with the squad? Now, I'm setting the limits between 140 and 160 because they are not in proper gear for their level at the moment. So if you've got an idea of something you'd like to see me try to take on with these guys that's between the level 140 and 160, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you'd like to see me to try to take on in the next episode, and I will see about doing that. So if you're new here and you're not familiar with what this series is, basically this is the stream team, as I call it, because I was on a live stream and viewers helped me pick out these 4 classes. We picked out these 4 classes because they were 4 classes that I had very little to no experience with. The Ouginak was probably the least. Sadida and Sadida and Sacrier right behind that. And at least the Elio I got to use during Temporis, but then again, I wasn't using actual Elio spells for all of that. So this was a squad that was put together to help me start to learn some of the classes I didn't know, and these guys have been fantastic. So the idea behind this is I'm just taking on dungeons. We're going to see how far we can go with this group and see what all we can accomplish. Also, a special thing about this series is if you want a shout out, all you got to do is leave a comment in the section below, ask a question, whatever you want. And as of right now, there's not so many comments being posted that, one, I will try to reply to you in the video itself, but then on the next Let's Play episode of the stream team, not the other series, but of the stream team, I will also talk about your comment or question, which I have a bunch that we'll be going through this evening as well. So that's kind of what's going on here. Last episode, I took on the Moo Wolf Dungeon, and I think there were a couple others I did there too, but the Moo Wolf Dungeon was the highlight of that episode. Because it did not go as planned, but we did it. We pulled it off. Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry about that. But if you want to see a fight where it does not look like I'm going to make it, that's a good one to go watch. Alright, so that's everything I got here for the news. If you could do me a huge favor real quick and smack that like button before we get started, that would greatly help the channel out. Alright, let's do this. Alright, thankfully, Forged, if you recall, does have one of the GPS devices on his mount. So I'm going to send him over here to that first one and go over the first couple shoutouts, and these will all be from the Sadida Dolls and Moo Wolf Equal Rage video. I pulled every comment from that one, and then I've grabbed a handful from several of the other videos that have come out since then. But the first one we got here is from Adrian. Said, I'm getting really good with the stream team and is impressed at my Elio skills, and very much enjoyed the Moo Wolf fight. Thanks, Adrian. I appreciate that. I do agree. I feel like my Elio portal abilities have improved a lot from when I started. I actually even got the Elio portal guide for beginners posted on the channel. That's one of the videos. I think I got a couple comments I pulled from that, but that's one of the videos that have come out, and it's done very well. I've had several people reply on that, and I'm glad that people have enjoyed that. And yeah, we'll talk more about that video in a little bit. But said, yep, and oh, and he was shocked to see that the Sadida, or I was shocked actually. I was shocked that the Sadida and the Elio are the team that pulled me through on that, because man, I thought for sure it was over. And anybody who hasn't done the Moo Wolf Dungeon yet, don't use the Sadida dolls. I mean, I'm not a pro by any means, but man, that Moo Wolf, every time I threw a summon out there, it didn't matter if it was a tree or what it was, either the doll would go running at it. Now granted, now you can use that spell to control the summons yourself. Maybe it's more usable. Maybe it's more doable now. That would be interesting to test. But the problem was before, sometimes the summons would run at the wolves instead of away, which I wanted it to go away, and then it would either get transformed into another enemy. Yeah, it was a bad experience. So yeah, I did not like taking the Sadida with me on that one, but they pulled it off. Heartelation said, my videos are becoming more and more polished. Loves to watch these while they play. Heartelation, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I do put a lot of work into trying to find little ways to improve these each time. Okay, man, I love Frigost. It's one of my all-time favorite places. Like, if I had to pick one location of the 12 worlds and I was like, this is the only area I can play now, I would choose Frigost, because I think it's got enough variety, and the mechanics for all the dungeons are very unique to one another. The enemies look amazing. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Frigost, so I'm excited to actually get to play here. So 678, we are way over the level cap for this. Now, the Frigost Dungeons, if you're not familiar with these, you actually have to defeat them in order. In fact, let me bring up the map here real quick. So this is Frigost. It looks like a giant whale over here. And these first two dungeons, you can get to these. I think you can do these in either order. I don't think you have to beat them in order, but I may be mistaken on that. But if you follow this around, you got 120, 140, then it comes up here to this 150, 160, 170, 180, and it kind of just keeps spiraling until you get, and there's actually a slew of dungeons right around this area, and it's basically Frigost 1 is considered this first area here. Frigost Zone 2 is all of this through here, and how they got those names is because Frigost was actually released in sections when it was first coming out, and then the very center is called Frigost 3. And you have to defeat the dungeons in order until you get to Frigost 3. Those ones you can do in any way you want to. But we got to start here at the beginning. I'm okay with that. So I don't expect this first one to be too challenging. Man, I feel like it's been so long since I've been here. I'm trying to remember which ones are weak to which elements. Oh, and I just realized I don't have my music on. let's get that turned on. We want our music. I had it shut off because of some guides I was making. I think it's on now. Yep. There we go. Oh, baby Frigost, here we go. I like this. Let's see, maybe we can get ourselves some achievements to finish next to an enemy. We'll probably get that bottom one. I like the looks of that one. Oh, my Sacrier just got a new spell that I'm excited to try out. It's this gash. My brother made it very clear this is a good one to be using. So I think it... Oh, is that a 4 AP? Oh, it's not 3 AP. Okay. But I guess this one, I know it sounds funny to say this, but it actually hurts you when you attack with it, so it's like lowering your health. And anyone who's familiar with a Sacrier knows that that's actually kind of a good thing. Because the lower your health is, the more damage you can do. Let's see, 504. Actually, I think this is going to be the better route to go here. Who knows? Maybe we'll get that top bonus too. I'm not holding my breath for it, but who knows? Maybe we can pull it off. One comment I definitely got before on my last videos, I need to do better about trying to keep my Sadida in healing mode. So like, you know, throwing this out here, keeping trees out here for extra heals. I've really been trying, especially through all those Christmas quests, I was really making an effort to try to use her as a healer more than a damage dealer. And I could definitely tell a difference in my survivability as a team. They were definitely doing better. So I'm going to continue that goal tonight. Now, something else that's happened here recently is the 2.58 update, in which, let's see, this one here. So Wolf here just got a bunch of revisions to some of his spells, and this one's awesome. I really like this beaten one. It's an AoE. It doesn't attack to a target, but then in an AoE, it gives a nice big power buff. That is just awesome. This one, it increases its base damage the more you use it. I feel like this is one I would have probably liked that change more at lower levels. I don't think it plays too big of a role here at the higher levels. But, man, these guys are 60% resistant to me. I don't like that. I wanted to show off, see what I could do here. Get you with that. And let's see, is that the pushback one? That is the pushback one. Boom! So I'm still kind of getting to know his new spells. Let's see. Let's just direct hit you. Yeah, let's do this. And I don't know if I'll be able to get over there next to an enemy or not. Gonna try. Oh yeah, pulled it off. And I'll hit that one. Let's see. I think everybody's health is pretty good, except for Forge's, but that's okay. We don't want his health being really strong. Okay, I want to hit it, but not quite kill it yet, if possible. Can I run? Oh, I could almost run all the way over there. Okay. See, I should have put, I should have had Wolf over here. He would have done a lot better with that. Oh, check this out. Let's see, is this the one? Yeah. Can I use Prey? Oh, I can't use Prey yet. This move here is pretty nice. It's advances 5 cells. I don't remember it doing that before. Maybe it did. But they have to be in the Prey state. Now, I could go Raged, maybe, if I don't know if that's enough to make me Raged. No. Oh, I didn't think about it. If I killed it, I could have then used Prey and then advanced. I should have. My bad. I didn't think that through right. That's okay, though. I wasn't really holding my breath on pulling that one off anyways. All right, let's get on both sides of you. And you look like you're going to take more damage out of that. Boom. Man, that was a good hit. And they're 60% resistant to earth. That was impressive. Oh, he liked it. Liked it a lot. Right. Well, we got the bottom bonus. That's the... Okay, look. See this old stuffed Fecka? It says begins a quest. See, I have a ton of stuffed animals that I've collected. They're all on my IOP because I don't know what to do with them. I guess I never noticed it says begins a quest. I was going to ask if anybody knew what it is I'm supposed to do with those, because I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Let's see. We'll get another shout out here. So, Westmaster, champ of the channel. Thank you so much, Westmaster. He actually just hooked me up with a camo mount for cookies for the duo team. Oh my goodness. I got to tell you too, it looks good. Oh, it looks even better than I expected it to. So now you probably didn't see it in the Christmas duo video, which I believe is going to come out before this one. But the next one, you'll get to see him on his new mount, and the two of those side by side look so good. I'm excited to show that off. Westmaster had several comments actually on my Moo Wolf video. So what he does, and I've had other people do this, and you guys are perfectly fine to do this. Those videos and these videos, they're very long. So if you make comments as you progress through the video, I am A-okay with that, and I will still probably reply to every one of those. I don't mind if you're like, oh no, I've already commented, so I don't want to leave another comment. No, go right ahead. Leave 5, 6, 7 comments if you're just having interesting thoughts on the video as I progress. It's not uncommon for me to ask for questions or feedback at multiple times in the video, so feel free to comment as often as you want. So he had several that he made as he progressed through that. So I had asked the question about the Death Bridge Keeper. Why does he ask for 500 pods to be added into that equation, or 500 to be added in the equation? He pointed out that the question from the Death Keeper is, what is a perfect gobble belt? What's the pod capacity of it? And it's 500. Like, oh, that makes sense. Also had a really good laugh and pointed out that instead of healing Wolf when he had low HP with my healer, I decided to attack the enemy on the other side of him and hurt Wolf even more in the process with my healer. Yeah, I'm working on that. She has natural heals. I mean, that's the whole purpose of her. She's supposed to be the healer of the team, and I'm doing better. Hopefully you'll see it in this video. I am doing better, I promise. Also pointed out I should focus on keeping the Sadida in more of a healing role. Let the others focus on the damage. And Westmaster, you are so right. I'm glad you brought that to my attention, especially as I'm progressing into these higher dungeons. That's another thing. I feel like I've been fighting so many very low level dungeons, it's easy to not play the characters in the role they're supposed to. So we're working on that. And one last thought here said, thought for sure that once the Sacrier died, that Moo Wolf fight was over. But to a great surprise, and a surprise of my own, if you haven't seen that video, you got to at least jump to the Moo Wolf fight, because it's painfully glorious. I think I even called it something like that, painfully glorious. But yeah, I pulled it off. That was fun. But yep. Those were awesome points, Westmaster. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Had so many people say they really enjoyed watching that. Adrian actually pointed out at one point he was glad to see the struggle there, because he said, sometimes we forget that you don't win every fight. And when you come in here, sometimes it doesn't go as planned, and it can be tempting to just rage quit. One thing's for sure, if you play on the Shadow server, rage quitting is not something you want to do, because all your hard work is gone. And there's no real way for me to get to that one. All right, so we're going to do this, this. And that's a 4 AP spell, so I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna use 2 of these instead. Oh, no I'm not. I'm gonna use one of those, and let's just switch places for now. Kill that one last. Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to kill that one last. That should be an easy bonus to get. Let's see, chance. Let's see, let's this thing against the wall. That would probably be pretty good. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to be fighting in Frigost. It feels Frigost amazing. Yeah, I know. That was a stretch. That was a stretch that didn't land either. Okay, that should finish that off. Yay! And let's put you out here. There we go. Frigost amazing. You know, actually, maybe that one wasn't as bad as I thought. Frigost amazing. Have to let me know. You think that one's pretty good, or did I miss it? Was it like, no, Ben, quit trying. It's bad, just admit it. Woof. Bam. Look at that. I gotta say, out of the things that I've looked at right now, I've looked at a handful of the changes of his spells. This one here with the power buff, I love that spell. It does really good damage. And he's in gear, out of all 4 characters, his gear is averaged between 120, 130. So he's the closest to being an actual decent gear for his level. But he's still way below where he really should be. Ooh, eat that. And oh, I did kill it. I didn't think I killed it. Or did it? Yeah, I killed it. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Put one there. Hit you. Hit you again. Put that on her. Ooh, that way she can use it as well. Boom. Everybody's health is pretty good. Let's see, let's do this. Boom! Yeah, baby! That's how you do it. That right there is what I like to call bread saver. And I'm all about saving that bread. Saving that bread. Turn you here. Do this. Oh, I was hoping it would catch him. Not quite close enough. There we go. And is there something in between me? I can't tell. Oh, the doll. What are you doing there, doll? Can I kill you? I should have just swapped with you. Why did I try to do that? Well, bam! And we'll just come right up here. Finish this off easy peasy. You see how fast, Nubs? Do you see how fast I saw exactly where I needed to run with my Elio? I do feel like I've come a long ways in my Elio abilities. Charge! Okay, where's the... Let's see. Aha, this is the one Forge has been waiting for. That's the one that's weak to Earth. Okay, and you're weak to Chance. You're weak to Intelligence. And you're weak to Agility. Alright, I got one designated for each Masto Gob in here. Oh, I was hoping that was going to be each person needs to kill one. All right, we'll just go for that top one. That should be easy enough. Okay, we're going to do this and this. And you know what? I'm going to do 2 of these. Can I do 2 of those? Dang, 13 on... No way! What? Look at his gear. Look at this. 118, 104, 107, 107, 108. 100 trophies. Did you see the damage that thing did? Oh, man. I'm liking the gash. I am liking the gash. That's nice. My goodness. I was not expecting that. Oop. Oh. That was so cool. I still can't get over how hard that hit was. Okay. Everybody's going health. This. That. I guess I'll use this one as well. Oh! No! Oh! If she'd have been healing, that wouldn't have happened. But in all fairness, nobody was needing health, so I tried to take advantage of the situation. Oh, man, that stinks. Okay. This guy gonna get it. Boom. Look at that. Man, I can't wait to get these guys into some decent gear. I feel like the damage output is gonna be, like, substantially better than what it was. I mean, look at this. Boom. Oh my goodness. And the Sacrier was already a lot of fun. Just go around, kill them all. Quit hogging them all, Forged. Let some other people get some kills too. My goodness. That's hilarious. Well, let's see here. Get some health back here. Just save ourselves some bread. And I think, okay, you could use a little bit. So we'll use this on you. And you know what? This doll will take care of that thing. I really like that sacrificial doll. I've had a couple rounds where I managed to get it out for 3 rounds before it blew itself up. And man, that thing does some big damage. That's the theme of tonight. I'm probably have to put damage on the thumbnail in some way because that's the theme that I'm feeling tonight is the damage is amazing. Chance over here. 2 intelligence is over here. And we'll leave Wolf over there too. Alright, kill you last. Oh, you're the one I could just slaughter so fast. Let's go this and this. I kind of don't even need to use my weapon now. This little gash thing. Not only does it do huge damage, but it does more damage to myself. So it's like it gets stronger each time I use it. That's amazing. Let's see. Females need to let male players. Nah, I mean the XP in here is not going to be all that great anyways. I'm just going to go for that top one. And that's only because I'm trying to get, you know, a little bit of that achievement. Alright, we'll get these set up for on the next turn. Go ahead and put on focus. Alright, he should be okay kind of holding that over there. He'll probably kill it in one turn once it is that time. Alright, we use this. Hit both y'all. And I would go through the process of trying to cast the infection state and stuff on them, but they're gonna die so fast that it's not even worth the effort because of the damage. It's amazing. The only way that attack could get cooler is if it was an actual AoE attack. I don't think I have any AoE attacks. Does he get any agility AoE attacks? I'll see. What's this? No. 1 to 2. What's this one? Nope. Single target. Okay. Looks like I'm not going to have AoE abilities with Wolf, but that's okay. I'm alright with that. Let's see. What would one hit do? Look at that. I got to do one. 15, 16. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. Oh my goodness. Okay, I better not touch him again. He might die. I can't get over how hard that hits. Eat that. Alright, that takes care of you. Let's get you. And I'm going to close this just in case you decide you want to try to run through it. Okay, how's everybody's health? Pretty good. I'll still go ahead and throw this out there just because that'll make it even better. Get you this and this. Wolf will be able to finish that off pretty easily. Okay, and you know what? I might. Nah. I don't need to reach over there to try to get him. Forge will gladly finish this thing off. Boom. I like that move. That is amazing. Oh, look at that. I got another stuffed animal. Yay, we got our achievement. That's what I was shooting for, and we got it before the boss fight. Let's get over here. Here we be. Let's see, 492, 678. Yep, we're definitely over this cap. Let's see, should we try? I feel like we should definitely try with some idols. Should we try for a score of 200 though? Is that getting cocky? That might be getting a little cocky. Let's see, I need to be able to push him back. The only one that doesn't really have a pushback spell is the Sadida. She does have release, which I could use one time. Everybody else has pushback. Easy pushback. Let's try it. This dungeon's been far too easy. Let's go for it. So we'll put on our Hulus here. And let's see. Let's go with let's do a 50% buff. That gets us to 120. Okay, let's not do that one. Let's do a Yosh. It's 155. 203. I mean, either I'm going to mess it up and hit him and buff him, or I'll remember and not do it. We might as well go ahead and let's just make it as big as possible. 402 XP bonus. That's not too shabby. Okay. So yeah, if you're not familiar with how Royal Masto works, I've had some people ask me for dungeon guides. And when I asked, you know, which ones would you guys like to see dungeon guides on, I was basically told people would like to see almost anything with mechanics to them, because even new people don't completely know how the mechanics work, even on some of these dungeons that have been around a long time. So just a quick rundown on this. I'll keep it real brief because this isn't going to be a guide. I'll make one maybe at some point. But Royal Masto here, all the Frigost bosses for these first several dungeons, they start out completely invulnerable. You can't hurt them. But there is a thing you have to do to make them vulnerable. And another thing about each of these dungeons is there's something that if you do it wrong, it used to insta-kill you. And sometimes it would even insta-kill people around you. They've since nerfed that to where now it just does big damage. But so you got to be mindful of how do you make the enemy vulnerable, and what do you not do to hurt your team substantially. So when it comes to the Royal Masto, what you got to do is you have to use pushback on him to make him vulnerable, and he'll stay vulnerable, I think it is for 1 turn. Or did they change it to where it lasts for a few turns? I can't remember. But basically, any form of pushback. Not pull, it has to be push. So like the Cross arrow that disperses, the release spell that everybody can get, all those types of things. Anything that's going to push, that's how you make him vulnerable. However, you cannot push him into any objects. If you push him into an object, it used to be that it would insta-kill anybody straight linear to him in all 4 directions. Now it just does big damage. I believe that also applies to where if you get pushed into anything. So one of these guys, I think it's the vulnerable I'm pretty sure it's the vulnerable Mastogob, has a spell that he'll run up and he'll hit you with something and it pushes you across the screen. And if you get hit by that and you get pushed into somebody, it does big damage as well. So that's basically what you got to do with this guy is you got to push him to make him vulnerable, and then you have to not push anything, push him into walls and stuff like that. So that's the trick there. And I just realized I haven't read another shout out here for a minute. So let's do a couple of these before we start the fight. Let's see. Hero Samurai. That's a fun name. Like it. Gave me a tip on how to stop the window flash alerts. Yeah, I was talking about how this little bar down here, like when I get these prize achievements and stuff, sometimes it pops up and I'm like, go away, because I can't access anything down here on the bottom. So it gave me a tip on how to turn those off. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We got Anna Heilz. I apologize. I don't think I pronounced that right. Was very excited for an almost 4-hour-long video. Loves the stream teams. Oh, I'm so glad that you were so excited about that. Sorry it's taken me so long to get the next one out here. I'm hoping to get these up on a more regular basis, the duo and this one, up on a more regular basis for 2021, because these are from an editing standpoint, they're a much easier project for me, and you guys just absolutely love them. The YouTube analytics that I get back on all these, I'm seeing that you guys love these very much. So I want to give you guys what you enjoy, and I enjoy it, and it works out for both of us. It's a win-win. So but yeah, I was very happy to see that you were very happy to see that. Oh man, 9 videos. I got 9 videos out since the last one. Pindaga, I think it's Pindaga, asked, how do I switch my accounts so fast? So yeah, I actually have several comments on several videos of how do I switch between these screens so quickly. And the technique that I use is Alt Escape. If anybody wants to know how I set myself up for that, how you can do it also, there's a video on my channel called How to Run Multiple Accounts, and it will walk you through the whole process. And in fact, at the beginning of that, I believe I even have like a table of contents that will show you maybe where to jump to for, switching through multiple accounts. But that's the method that I use, and yeah, so check that out. You'll be doing it too in no time. Maybe a little practice, but you'll be doing it in no time. Summons loves the video. Thank you. Appreciate that. And pointed out that an Osa can knock out the Scanty challenge super easy because summons don't count against the challenge. That's a really good tip. Thank you so much for that, Summons. I appreciate that. All right, so we got Mark Barrett, also loves watching these videos and likes to listen to them while working. Mark, I'm so glad these work for you for that. I too love turning on Dofus videos and listening to them while I'm working. There's a new channel that I have found here recently. Caleb's Chill Gaming, I believe, is the name of his channel. He's doing great stuff, and he's running a solo account, and he's going through and doing PvM quests and stuff as well. So he's been very awesome and fun for me to get to watch and listen to while working. So I'm glad I get to provide that same entertainment for other people. And one more here, we got United Night Core. A video from Benjamight means an immediate like because it's impossible that it's an unlikable Dofus video. I love that. Thank you so much for that, United. That is that's very kind. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy it and you're never disappointed with what I put out. All right, so we have a 200 score. Hopefully I'm not getting too ambitious. I'm just so excited because of the damage that Forge just put out. I'm like, bring it on. I am ready for this. Let's see how this goes. Okay, this is the guy I got to be a little bit careful of. And I think there's even an achievement if we kill Royal first. For some reason I'm thinking that's a thing. I'm going to put her in the back here. I kind of like him being up front there. Let's see, kill Royal first. Yeah, there is. We might try to get that if we can get him over here early enough. Because I don't want to be doing damage, too much damage from a distance. Let's put that on and this. I don't know if I'd even... I guess I can go ahead. I'm just so used to using that next. That's the biggest reason I'm doing it. And let's see. Oh, I can't use transposition this turn. I might use that to try to swap him over this way next. I'm at least going to come this way so I'm a little closer to the action. Sweet. He just gave him a nice MP buff. That's what I like to see. Sounds funny when you're like, I want the enemy to be MP buffed. Now this shouldn't do any damage since he's invulnerable. I'm gonna go ahead and try to scoot him a little closer. Oh, I don't think I can actually pull him diagonal like that. All right, so I'm gonna put focus on. Let's throw. Let's not put any portals out there yet. That could be messy pretty quickly. A little bit of heals. Because once that first enemy dies, that's when all those bad boys are going to kick in. I need to be mindful of that. And we're going to do our best to keep our healer as a healer. I'll put this out here. I don't think I want to steal MP from anything yet, because I'm trying to get it closer. Let's go ahead and put a tree here. Yeah, I like that. I'm trying to line up this way because I know that this thing can push. And so if I put the tree on this side and he comes down here and throws that spell into me and slams me into that tree, that could do some big damage. But being this direction to him, perpendicular to him, he should not pose a threat like that. Trying to be strategic. Trying to plan ahead with my little maneuvers there. Okay, I'm going to put this on. And let's... You know what? Oh, no, maybe I shouldn't put... I was going to put Yapper out there, but I'm worried he's going to cause damage from a range. And I don't need that yet. Let's see, where's my MP buff? Let's put this so I can make that thing the prey. Scoot back a little bit. Okay. Come on down, Royal. Got some goodies for you. Wow, that was actually a pretty decent hit you got there. Okay, pushback is it 2 spaces? It is 2 spaces. All right, so I'm going to use this to pull him over to me. Now that won't make him invulnerable. See, he's still got the green shield, but now I can use this to push him back 2 spaces. And that worked. I'm going to pull him back. I'm still going to hit him with this. I was just hock-a-pucking him back and forth. That was too funny. Okay. All right, let's put this here. And I'm going to come down this way so she'll be able to use it too. Assuming nobody takes like real serious damage. Oh, I just realized that counts as distance attacks. Well, I'm committed now. I'm committed to the cause. Well, Forged, I hope you're going to be able to take yourself a nice big hit here in a minute, sir. Because I don't think I'll do enough damage to completely kill it. But I'm going to do a really good job of buffing it up real nice like for you. Maybe I should have pumped some health into him. I think, yeah, he's 48% resistant to that. Let's see, do I got a shield? No, I don't have a shield I can cast onto him. Okay, well. No guts, no glory. This'll buff Forged, so if he survives, that'll be nice. Let's see, what we got on him now? Increased damage of 250%. Oh, I thought it had been a lot higher than that, actually. He's got 59 damage. I don't know. Maybe the effect hasn't actually like kicked in yet. You know what? In case he goes through that portal, like that. I want Wolf to be what stops him. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Wolf took it like a man. You go, Wolf. That was awesome. Oh, I need to push him again. All right, so let's push. And I can't get away from this thing now. And I can't just push it away. Oh, wait a sec. Can I do this to move it? Whoops. Nope. And that, I think, counted as a distance attack. Well, I was going to try to put some life into Wolf. He might be a goner. Dang it. Stupid thing locked me. Wasn't anything I could do about it. Okay. Well, I think I'll be able to... I'm just going to direct damage. I think that's going to be the way to finish this guy off. Sadida should definitely be able to take care of that. Boom. Oh, I don't even need to use that. Let's use this. Boom. There we go. Okay, now we can start to focus on... Not you. Okay, you're weak to... You know what? Now... I don't know, is it a bad idea to get a Mad Dot here? Would that be considered like range buffing everything? I feel like that would be. Let's do this. Let's get an ultra powerful. And might as well hit it. But it's close range. So. Oh, I thought it went through there and got itself locked. I was going to be like, no! Tell you what, though, it's going to die fast with Forges on the other end of that portal right there. If it stays there. It stayed. Oh, man, I'm going to use this, too. Oh, man. Boom! 1,700, baby! It ain't even fair anymore. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. All right, I'm swapping with you so you're not locking her. I know that's what you were trying to do. I just know it. Okay, so we're going to put a portal right... Ooh. Yeah, we'll put one here. One here. I'm going to go through here. And back over here. Look at that, Nubs. What do you think about that? Not only planning my portal positions, but also planning like where my follow-up attack is going to be with the 2 remaining portals. I feel like that's when you start realizing you're getting the hang of the Elio, because you're looking at each of those steps. Let's see. Everybody's health is pretty good. In fact, the Sadida's is the lowest. All right, I'm going to use you. Give me some health here in a minute. And let's just go... see, does anybody else attack before it does? No, it doesn't. Quick, quick! Whew. Okay, should be able to get over here to heal. Oh, it's going to heal that too. Let's scoot over one. There we go. I had somebody comment a while back that I really need to use that little spell more often, and you're right. I have been really trying to use that one more, and it's been super helpful. Bam! You hate to see it. You really do. You feel so bad for him. Okay, let's put this on now. Health is a little bit low. Let's bring you back over this way. And wait a minute, I got something here that gives me MP. Where's that one at? I thought I did. Maybe I took it off. Oh, wait a minute, I think that's the alternate version of transposition. Okay, let's come over here. I know it's going to damage buff it. Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that. It's the last one. I ain't worried about it. It's not like it's going to go around and kill all 3 of me, right? Right? put one here. All right, where are you stopping? Oof. Whoa, you took off running. Luckily for me, she's got some range. Boom. Oh yeah. It's over. I don't think Forged will be able to really do much about it, but I should be able to reach him. Yep, there we go. That's how you do it, folks. Achievements. Let them roll. Let them roll. You gotta love that little ching sound. That's nice. That's nice. Whoa. Sorry about that. That was my phone. Somebody just posted a video, and it wasn't me. These tails carry a little bit of value to it. Probably because of the... Where is it? This thing right here. That's probably where it carries a decent amount of its value, because this is used for a decent number of things. Nice. All right, well, we got one down. I'd say we dominated it pretty good. Oh, getting us some levels here. Perfusion. What do we got here? Increases the target's MP if cast through a portal. MP bonus is increased. That, what is that the alternate to? Well, let's get out of here. Let's check that. Oh man, I feel like I use that little heal move a lot. But it seems like it's not a healing Elio. It seems like it would be better to use this. I gotta think about that one. I mean, I had always kind of planned on going hybrid with her at some point, but I thought it would be agility chance. Intelligence chance would be good if I wanted to be able to heal a little better too. Or wait a minute. No, that's percent based, so I guess it wouldn't have any effect on those. This one, though, it would. I gotta think about that. Leave the dungeon. And leave the dungeon. Alright, we got our first one done. Mission accomplished. Okay, I'm gonna send Forged up to dungeon number 2. We're gonna get ourselves some more shoutouts here. 27 maps. That gives us a little bit of time. Let's see, where did we leave off? United Night Corps, there we are. Kavank loved my surprise mug drinking intro. Yeah, I was really putting my acting skills to the test on that. That's the one where I started and acted like I didn't know we had started, but no, it was just product placement. Speaking of, I do have merch if you're interested. Link in the description below. Oh, do you guys ever watch for that? Like in movies and stuff, do you find those spots where it's like obvious product placement? Well, that's exactly what I did in that video. So that was fun. Oh boy, this name kind of cracks me up. It's Evil Darkness Underworld King. Sounds very friendly. Asked if I used to play on the Sheikah server. Yeah, I did. I used to play there, and then got on Echo after the merge. Yo said they thought for sure I was going to rage quit on the Moo Wolf dungeon, but then watched me pull it off and was surprised. Thanks, Yo. Trust me, you were not the only one thinking there was going to be a rage quit. There was a close call there at the end, and if you've seen the video, you know when, where, and why. But yeah, it was close. I put up a fight. Somebody posted a photo in my Discord this week where they spent just over an hour and like 37 turns. They said they had the boss almost gone, and then they lost. They realized, they're like, it must just not meant to be. But man, I think we've all been there where we've been like, oh, I think I can make it. I think I can make it. And we spend so much effort, and then we lose, and it's very disheartening. But nope, I pulled that one off. I was very happy about that. Kind of happy about that. It was painfully glorious. It's the best way to describe it. Andreas 97 said they had serious 2 a.m. munchies, and I started talking about double stuffed Oreos. They fell asleep, continued the video the next day, and the munchies came right back because, of course, I went right back to talking about double stuffed Oreos. So, yeah, I feel your pain. In fact, I've got some in the cabinet that I plan on breaking into after I'm done recording tonight. But, yeah, man, those things, they get me. Those get me. I love this name, too. It's Ben. Literally Ben as one, and then Ben as two. So Ben. That's great. Found my channel. Said they are French, but my content is awesome. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. I do have a handful of people from the French community that have found my content. Said that I'm very different than a lot of the French channels, but they really like it. So I'm glad you found me. I like your name. It kind of rings a bell with me for some reason. Oh, man. And we'll do one more here. Seldegrit mentioned Seldegrit. I wish I could say that right. Mentioned that, oh yeah. He had mentioned in the previous video that I should see about trying to get a video editor to do my editing so that I could upload content more often. And I replied that I am a very small channel. I probably couldn't afford somebody to do that. And but I appreciated the suggestion because you wanted more content. He followed that up with a comment on this one, said that what they meant was actually look for someone who was maybe either in school, just got out of school, looking to just get some practice to kind of get their name out there, their abilities. And yeah, that's a good idea. But what was really interesting was actually just this morning, I got an email from somebody. I can't remember the name of the email at the moment, but somebody who reached out said they're big fan of Dofus, big fan of my channel, and that they are a video editor, and that they wanted to know if they could help out and maybe, do some editing for me so I could get videos out more often. And I don't know. I don't know if something might happen out of that. I don't know what it would cost. I don't know if they were looking to just do some volunteer work, or if they were just letting me know that they do offer those services and that I could utilize them if I was interested. So who knows? Something might come of that down the road. Who knows? Something might have come out about that by the time this video goes out. I don't know. But that was kind of cool that that person reached out to me. There's been really cool things happen from you guys just reaching out to me. Actually, just the other day, I had somebody... Here, let me bring it up. I think it's really cool. They brought up a... They said they missed the IOP feel of my previous badge. And so they just hey, you know what? I thought I'd take a crack at trying to use your logo and add an IOP vibe back to it. So they made this here for me, which are, using my colors, but this is the IOP sword. Looks a lot like the IOP sword from the Wakfu series and stuff. But I was like, man, that looks really good. But yeah, I mean, you guys do this kind of stuff for me all the time. Just reach out and want to help in some way. I've had people give me gear when I need it. I've got people that give me gear suggestions on my Discord. And trust me, all that stuff helps so much. You guys are fantastic. The English Dofus community may be small in comparison to the French, but I gotta say, you guys are awesome. I like the community that I'm a part of. Okay, let's get in here. Yep, ask to enter. Use bunch of keys. Always liking them bunch of keys. I'm glad they implemented the bunch of keys, but at the same time, I've always kind of hated the fact that it was added. because the very first profession that I leveled all the way up because I knew it was worth some money was the handyman. I would make almost all my commas off of keys. I'd go out there, gather the materials, put the keys in the market, and that was a big money maker for me. But as soon as that bunch of keys came out, unless there's some reason people are spamming a dungeon, a lot of key values are not worth much of anything at all. In fact, check dungeons where you can drop the check dungeons where the bunch of keys don't work against dungeons where it does work, and you'll see a huge price difference. Like I think the dimensional places, the bunch of keys doesn't work. You have to actually have a key, and those can be crafted by handymen. Those things carry way more value. Oh, I just realized I still got my idols on. Not trying to impress anybody in here. All right, let's do this. You know, I think people don't like fighting the penguins very much because I feel like out of most of the areas in Frigost, if you look at like the area bonuses, I feel like the penguins and the pirates carry a higher than normal area bonus. And I think right now, yeah, they got a penalty right now, but it's not uncommon to see the penguins with a nice little buff and everything else is bad. Oh man, I picked that right. So I went this way because I was like, okay, I remember this thing's weak to earth. But check out, kill him first for the bonus. I'll stick a couple gashes right on him. It's just over. My goodness, Forged. And you're in subpar gear. I can't wait to get some good gear on these guys. Okay, yep, you are weak to chance. Let's do this. And a little bit of that. And scoot over in case anybody else wants to use that. Everybody's health is good for this first turn, so I might as well take advantage. Do 2 of these. Let's put this on you. That's what I want. There we go. We gonna pull them back out? Yep. Mama likes to pull those back out. Okay, let's do this. Is one gonna be enough? Maybe. Oh, almost. All right, we'll use this to finish it off. All right, and then let's see. What do we want to make? I can't reach prey with anything, I don't think. Oh, I can now that I went through the portal. Oops, scoot up. Quick. Whew, there we go. Wham! That'll work. I love his staff. I think that staff looks so awesome. In fact, you can make that staff, I think, or something very similar to it. And I think it looks so good. Always been a big fan of that staff. All right, let's slide across to you. Sneaky style. And let's take a couple bites out of you with this. Oh my goodness. That's so fun. It's so fun. For me, maybe not for them. Yeah, is that gonna be enough? I think so. All right, let's throw a portal here. Go and scoot up one. Go straight for Mama. And scoot on over. Hey, look, you done been eliminated one time, so you get like no say in all this. Let's back you up. That's right. See, and everybody's health is still really good. So we're gonna go right here. Wham! Boom! Just realized that thing comes out swinging like a fishbone. Oh, that's awesome. Yep, no way to really heal myself, so we'll just finish this off. There we go. There goes another one. Man, we are in the 170s. 170s. I love all the loot out here. Never gets old It's not worth anything, but I still like dropping it all. Okay, what we got next? We got Roshin. Also asked how I switched through my screens so quickly, so I covered that already. I used the Alt Escape. Tick Whack. Let's see. Asked about which form of portal closing. Oh, yeah. So in that video, I got the other form of the the Elio portal closing. Bring it up here. So I got neutral, which is the one that I use, and then I got this interruption. And this one closes all portals at one time. This one closes them one at a time, and you can only close up to 2 per turn. So I was curious which way I should go. And basically the consensus came down to, from Tickwack, from Nubs, and a few others that I talked to, it definitely sounds like, since I play as a team, that most likely I want to stick with the neutral. People that use the interruption version of the spell close are either like PvPers, where they don't want the enemies to be able to use their portal, so only the Elio is going to be the one mainly using it. Another solo players are probably going to only use the portals, so they want to close them all. And then the other one was people that try to solo high-level dungeons. A lot of times they will set themselves up to be able to spread across the map, and they want to make sure that they have complete control of the portals. So if you are any of those 3 categories, perhaps interruption would be the better route to go. But if you are playing with a team, then neutral sounds like the recommended. You don't have to do any of these things, but it sounds like that's the recommended thought process behind that. Let's see. Kyle Blackmore congratulating me on having a merch store now. Thank you very much. And also absolutely enjoyed the Moo Wolf fight. I'm so glad you enjoyed that, Kyle. I had lots of people that liked that fight, even though it seemed like a catastrophe. I get nervous sometimes when fights take that long, because I'm like, are people going to watch it, or are they going to just kind of skip to the end of it? Should I just cut it out and show the results? But I think what I've been learning are people find me entertaining. Seeing me, hit panic modes and last-second decisions and moments of tears, whether it's pain or happy, I don't know. But yeah, people find me entertaining, so they sit through all that, and so that's awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoy those. Let's see, I got one more here. I'll read. It's this one was really cool. This one meant a lot. Coming, they took the time to write this for me. It was a pretty cool message. It's Yagamai or Yagami. I'm not exactly sure which way that goes. It says, hi, French viewer over here. Heard about you when you did a collaboration with Besta Dofus. Your video started popping up, but I never clicked on it. Don't know why. Maybe the fear of not getting hooked by the game in English. I don't regret clicking on the first episode of that series. I've just watched the whole thing over the last 3 days. I'm really surprised by the choice of your team and the synergy of it. If someone told me to create that team to beat every content in the game, I would have laughed at them, saying it's impossible, that it just can't work. But watching you play it and beat every dungeon so easily, besides the Coolidge so far, I probably butchered the name, sorry. Really left me speechless. I'm looking forward to the rest of the series and will probably watch your other series during the meantime. Much love and respect from the French community. Towards you, you rock. Thank you so much. That was really cool. I do have people tell me all the time that they didn't really know what to expect, and one of the reasons that I wasn't sure, just because I have a little over 3,000 subscribers on my channel now does not mean they all speak English. In fact, I've got several people that tell me that it's not their main language, but they really like that I'm easy to understand. I know some people, they like that I'm easy to understand because maybe they're trying to practice their English, and that's a pretty popular way to try to do that, is by, following something that you know. Oh, you got lucky, Pingwinkle. Pingwinkle, You winkled your way out of that one. Corny joke. I know it. That's what you get. That's why I'm so popular on the French community, because I have amazing comedic material. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Oh man, that's great. But yeah, no, it's so cool. I really appreciate you reaching out and giving my channel a try, even though you were like, I'm probably not gonna like it, and then to find out you enjoyed it so much, that was really cool. All right, what we got going here? It's 49, 28, 42. What kind of damage is that? Come on, Pingwinkle. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to buff you guys too. We might be going for 2 level 200 dungeons in a row. How cool would that be? And this one, I think I'm going to throw the Mad Doll out here to try to get some poison linked up on these guys. I found what I like to do is I throw the Mad Doll out here to throw poison on 2 of them, and then I throw a direct poison with this poison spell right here on the 3rd one, so that on my next turn, 3 enemies are all poisoned up. I'm like, yeah! Although, there's probably not going to be 3 enemies poisoned up after this because they ain't going to last that long. At least that's the plan. We'll see. Okay, watch this move. Put prey on it, and then whoosh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hit you with that, and one of those, and a couple of these. All right. You brought him back into the fight. I don't think he'd be happy about that. Let's go over to this one. You know what? I can walk there, and we're going to do 2 of these. It might be enough to finish it off. Man, that is some serious damage. As if I haven't said that enough already. And I'll slide back and get a hit on him. There we go. And I got 600 health back too from that spell that I set up on the previous turn. That's pretty good. Let's go here. Here. Do 2 of these. And I don't think she'll be able to get in there, although they might all be infected at this point. Okay. I was gonna try to come over here and go through the portal for the extra damage, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with it now since they're all infected anyways. Let's go this one. And everybody's got plenty of health. And the doll's blocking me, though. I can't really get a hit there. Is anyone missing any? Wolf's got some gone. Here we go. We'll do this. He'll probably get it back just using the prey attack on this next turn, so it probably didn't matter. But I'm still trying to keep that mindset. Be using my healer as a healer. That's the goal behind that. There we are. Man, we are just flying through this. Maybe we try one more dungeon. We'll see. We'll see. It wouldn't be the first time I thought things were just going so good we should go for it, and then I had to change things up. Okay, we got 2 more shout-outs from the last video here. Column asked about my server. I play on the Echo server, and apparently they play on the Dofus Touch on the server Dodge. I do have a few people that play on the Touch server, so if you're looking for people to team up with, leave a comment down there. Shout out that you play on the Dofus Touch, and they might get in touch with you. Oh, come on. Come on, that was a good one. If you didn't laugh at that one, you don't know what a corny joke is. I mean, that was so good. So good. And the last one here we got is Mattis asked if I knew about a website called Dofus Fashionista. Yeah, I have seen that one. Used it a couple times a while back. I'm trying to think. I think my brother's used it a couple times too. I don't think he uses it still, but I did know about that. Okay. Get in touch with you. I still think that was a good joke. That was a good one. Let's get this going. All right, these guys are weak to chance, if I remember right, but they like to cast a spell on themselves to give them that 50-50 chance of taking double damage or getting healed. There's no way it's 50-50. There's no way. I feel like it's like 90-10 that they get healed or they take double damage. I've had attacks before where it's like 4 times in a row, 4 hits in a row, and they got healed from every one of them. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Even if it's true, I'm not buying it. Yeah, I don't hold a grudge or anything. Let's see, what's this? Is this 2? Oh, it's 3 AP. I really wanted to use Nash on it twice. Okay, well, I'm at least going to pull you down here so everybody else can get a hit on you too. I'm going to get one good hit. There we go. Let's see, did you cast it? Or did you cast it on your buddy over here? Nope. Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to put this here. This here. And since Forge likes getting beat up on, we're just going to push you right into him. Because he likes that. He likes that. He's kind of into that. Oh, man, that's fun. Let's put a Mad Doll out here. Poison on you. And let's go ahead and get a Healing Doll out on this one. These guys might be able to do a little damage. I don't know. We'll find out. That's right. Do your screaming thing. Bing. Oh, such a cool staff. Okay, these are the ones weak to agility. Put that there. Do I have my... Let's see, can I use my attract one? Here we go. Get over here. There we go. Take a bite out of you. A bite? It's a bite. It's a dog. It's a bite. Anything? Let me know in the comments below. Have you laughed at least one of these amazing corny jokes? Have you given in to the temptation? Because they're amazing. That's why you watch the show, for the amazing jokes. Admit it. Give in. Let's see. Put a portal there. And since we're into the whole slamming people into the walls thing tonight, we're just going to do a little bit more of that. Boom. Top it off with one of those. There we go. Easy peasy. And everybody's health is still good. I think, yep, that's going to go out that way. Can I get all the way? Nope, can't get all the way down there. All right, we're just going to go with direct damage here. We're going to hit that guy over there at the same time. That is so fun. I can see why people really enjoy that aspect of the Sadida, because it's really cool being able to do that. Okay, I'll bring her down here. Maybe we can use the portals together on the last part of this. Unless our doll stays on that. I was like, no! Oh, you put the doll... I don't think I have anything that switches places, do I? Where's the sniff thing? I think this is the thing that allows me to get right next to something that's prey, right? That's my first time using that spell. You thought you got away. I've wanted to use that spell for so long, and I always forget that I have it. That's hilarious. All right, we're going to slide across here to you. Probably finish you off. Pull you over. Put a Nash on you. And let's put you on this side because we may be able to set something up here with some portals. Maybe. I don't know. We'll try here. I won't be able to use the portals, but she might be able to. And let's go ahead and use this. Give her a little bit of health back. Okay, and then let's get out of the way. Because I think, well, it might move here in a second. Let's see. Haha, nope. Look at that. That's how you do it. Smack. Smack. You've been naughty. Smack. You know, that's pretty epic when you can shoot a leek pie that far. And a little 2 AP spell, don't underestimate it. It got some serious range. Okay, we're gonna hit you with that. And that. That's all she wrote. That's it. They'd be dead. Is this royal yet? Nope, one more room. One more room, okay. And Wolf needs to get a little health back, so let's go ahead and read a few more shout-outs here. Okay, these are going to be from the Duoing in Style video. That one has been out for a little while now. In fact, I have 2 duo videos in my list here because it's been so long since I've done one of these. All right, first up, we got Tom Bernenston. Loves how much I enjoyed Dofus when I played and told me to keep it up. Thanks, Tom. Will do. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Merpalist, thanking me for all the Dofus content. You are very welcome. Thanks for helping support the channel with them likes and subscribes and passings of the YouTube channel link and all the amazing things that you guys do with the channel as well. I couldn't do it without you. Well, I mean, I guess I could. I could make stuff, but it's much more fun when I know you guys are enjoying it as well. Let's see, we got Igor said they love listening to my videos while working. Awesome. I'm so glad you're enjoying that. Followed that up by asking for his, I then asked him, because I hadn't seen your name before. I knew you were at least a new commenter. Maybe you've been a member of the channel for a while, but that was one of your first comments I'd seen. Asked if you had a favorite out of all of them. Said that was a very big question. And he said that his favorite is probably the Duo series and the Stream Team series. Which makes sense because you can listen to these really easy while working. But yeah, I'm so glad you found the channel, love the videos. I'm very appreciative of that. Kyle Blackmore said, he said he waited all day to get off work so that he could watch the next Milk and Cookies episode. That was fun. And also Shant, right after that, was pumped for the second Duo video. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying these. In fact, the other one, Decisions, was the third one that I came out with, and you guys are just eating up these Duo videos. I'm so glad you're liking it. One thing that I did not expect is how much I was going to enjoy duoing dungeons. I can see why it's a popular aspect of the game. My big thing is I've never been a big fan of it in the past because my thought was you're always starting out as an underdog. And you're going in there and your XP is not going to be great because you're not at a good level cap. If you're trying to drop resources to get gear, you got to fight things that technically you can't use the resources to make the gear that you need. I just didn't see any advantage to it. But what I didn't realize is it's the fight that is the fun part. It's man, I was outnumbered, I was outgunned, and yet I still managed to pull it off. That is a really fun, cool feeling. And I'm very quickly understanding why people enjoy it. Yeah, it does kind of stink if you're only running 2 and you're trying to get resources and stuff. You got to try to find another way to make your commas probably. But if what you like to do is have a challenging fight every time you go into a dungeon, I can see why you like the Duo setup because it is fun. I've had a blast with that. All right, let's get this next one going here. Oh, you guys are so awesome. I held off doing a Duo series for so long because I was like, I don't know. I don't think people would be too entertained by watching me do fights with just 2 characters instead of a full team of 4 characters. But that was not the case. I can see why you guys enjoy it. Never finish next to an ally. I think I can pull that off pretty easy. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. I'll get nice and cozy right between these two fat penguins. And let's see, who wants to be my friend? 709, 709. Okay, it's the same. Okay, we're gonna do you since I know you like to resurrect people. We will take you out first. Ooh, you cast something that time. I saw it. There it is. 50% healed or double damage times 2. Ain't gonna happen. Watch. It's not gonna happen. I'll prove it to you right here live. I'm gonna use this just so I can do 3 attacks. We're gonna do 1. Okay. 2. There's a heal. 3. Oh, come on. No way. Dofus just knows I'm watching. That's what that's all about. Because they ain't never done that. At least it doesn't feel like that. That's one of those moments where it's like, fail. I'm going to edit that out of the video. Nope. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Maybe tempting, but not going to do it. Let's see. Where's this? This thing unbewitches, I think, times 4, right? Oh, did I not do that right? Oh, that's the wrong one. This is the one I was supposed. Another fail. Oh, that's funny. Oh, here we go. I can buff Forged Up. Oh, he's got that 50-50 thing on too. All right, well, this one should hit. Oh, look at that. Didn't hit. What about this one? Okay, that one hit. Well, I guess if you do the math on that, it comes out to 50-50 between the two of them. Oh, man. I don't even know if I want to waste an attack on this guy with... That was a nice hit. Let's come down here and go after you, because I know you don't have any special things on you. Boom! I'm going to use my little bramble thing, the right one. I think, here we go. Oh, but I'm not going to kill it. I was hoping to kill it. All right, let's hit you. Hit you again. And one more time. There we go. I thought that was supposed to last for 2 turns. Maybe I'm mistaken. How's everybody? Everybody's health is good, so I'm gonna do this because you know I like attacking anyways. All right, we're gonna take a hit, but it might be enough to finish it. Yeah, gives me something to heal next turn. Hey, I just killed that thing. That's not what was supposed to happen. All right, buddy. You need to get it. Actually, you're the prey at the moment. That'll get you. Takes care of you. Let's make you the prey. Divert our attentions to you now, which I think the other 2 mamas are... I think both of those are actually summons at the moment, so I just need to kill this thing. All right, so let's switch places. Slide to you. My goodness, the way I could just maneuver around a map is so fun. My goodness. Hey, and that got us the Penguin Challenge. I like it. What do you think? Should I try another score, 200? I mean, we did pretty good. 681, 576. So I know that there's the achievement here where you try to kill Royal last. So the way this guy works, he starts out completely invulnerable, and the way you make him vulnerable is you have to stick an ally next to him and then heal the ally. That's how you make him vulnerable. Now, the reason it's kind of a big deal if you want to kill him last is because every one of the allies that get killed, he gets like 100 damage, 1,000 HP, an extra move point. There's like 3 or 4 extra things he gets per ally that you kill. So if you save him for last, he's at maximum damage potential. The other thing you got to make sure you do is you can't have 2 allies standing side by side and you cast a heal on them, because they will actually do damage to each other. So that's the other thing you got to watch out for on this guy. So, you know what? We did so good on the dungeon. I think, open up the right thing here. I think we should try for it. But I don't think I want to kill him last. I think if I kill him first, because those penguins are going to be flip-flopping us around all over the place. Okay, and one more. I like the idea of doing that. Okay, we'll go over just a couple more shout-outs here before we do this, because heals is just healing up a wee bit more there. Let's see where I left off here. Okay, there was Shant. Hardalation, excuse me, Hardalation. Another great video. This guy is unstoppable. Thank you so much, Hardalation. I appreciate that. You guys, it means a lot hearing you guys enjoy the videos so much. VEV asked if I could help with class guides. So I do have 2 class guides out at the moment, which are both like in-depth tutorials on them. That's the IOP and the Eliotrope. I also have a Elio portal guide, which I talked about a little bit ago out there as well. And I've got one more class-related guide that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. It's done, it's ready, it's uploaded. It's that whole thing where I'm trying not to upload so fast that I constantly feel like I'm rushing to be ready for the next video. So it's on the channel. Members actually have access to it already, only because members get access to the videos as soon as I'm done with them. So I upload them. So they might see a video that's not even going to be released for like 2 or 3 weeks. But I bring that up because this is a guide on the Sadida class, and it's a little different than the Eliotrope and the IOP class guide that I've made so far. And what it is it's kind of, I've taken all 4 elements, because, you know, every class can be built in all 4 elements. Now, some of them may not really be viable or very good. Could be fun just because it's different. But this guide, I went through and I dug into all the spells, and I tried to find the pros and cons, the strength and the weaknesses of all 4 elements to give you an idea of maybe which one you would like to do. So if you've ever thought about playing the Sadida class, you could watch this video and find out what your strengths are going to be and what your weaknesses are going to be depending on the element that you went with. So it's a little different, but I think people are going to like this because it's shorter. It gives you some very good information about your class long term, you know, starting at low levels to high levels. So I'm hoping people will like this. If once it does come out, if you can let me know if you liked it more or less than my other guides, that would be helpful. There's definitely some value in both. Like my other class guides, I even give you like set recommendations and stuff. But those ones take a ton of work. This took a lot of work too, because I had to do a lot of research on the Sadida class. I wasn't familiar with all of their elements, but yeah, so I do have another class type guide coming out probably in the next few weeks. It'd probably be after Christmas, just because right now I'm focused on getting a lot of Christmas stuff out. But yeah, I figure I'd give you a heads up that that's coming. It's in the pipeline as well. Let's see. Oh, where did I leave off here? Oh, I asked people to pause and guess. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so that was it that I pulled from that duo video. I got a few here I pulled from the Quest to 200, but we will do this fight first. And I got just a handful of shout-outs left that I will go after, and that's probably where we will Where we will, where we will. Try to say that 5 times real fast. That's probably where we will wrap this up. Did I put the idols on already? I did. Okay. And they're on teams, right? Or the group? Okay. Here we go. Bring it on, Penguin. Bring it on. So what I got to do is I got to get somebody next to them, and then I have to cast a healing spell. It doesn't matter how much they're healed by. They just have to be healed. So if you cast it on somebody that has no damage on them, it actually won't work. They have to be damaged in some way. Which sounds funny saying that, but okay, let's try this. We're gonna do this and this. We're gonna pull you down here. Switch places. And then pull you down here. Look at that. Now I'm set. Unless you lock me. Okay, you are next to me, so I should be able to do that. Make sure I'm not standing next to anybody. Now I'm going to cast a heal on him. And there we go. See, now he's attackable. But where I got to be careful is I got all those idols on, so I need to be mindful about doing too much attacking, like just from a distance. Let's put focus on you. Kind of counting on you doing a lot of damage here on this next turn. I do not want to put an inflatable out there because I think that would be a really bad idea. For obvious reasons. Let's put a tree on this side of you. Man, I guess maybe throw a block out here. I kind of want my first hits to be on that after I've had a chance to do my damage from close combat, preferably. Where's my 2 MP spell? There we go. That works. Ooh, I was about to put prey on it. But that means I'll get healed, and that'll hurt her, so I can't... Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's funny, those idols I gotta be thinking about. I gotta be thinking about that kind of stuff. There we are. Oh, man. It's gonna be good. Alright, so we'll use this first. Hit you with that. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I know. You're trying to be a jerk. Oh, thought I was lagging there for a second. Can I get an angle? I don't think, because I'm locked by this thing, I think I'm just going to have to do direct damage. I'm at least going to put focus on myself first. We'll do 2 of these. I gotta remember, Mama's gonna bring it right back too after I kill it, most likely. Okay, well, I might as well surround it. Might as well. And I guess I'll poison it. I guess that may not be a bad thing. Oh, look, there it is. Hourglass of Doom. I thought it was coming. Okay, we'll see how many of these people get disconnected. All right, I got the whole team back in here. Unfortunately, that gave them time to get away from some damage that they would have taken otherwise. There we go. This guy should be dead by now. That's the worst part about getting disconnected. I love the fact that you can get reconnected very quickly, but what I don't like is the fact that everybody loses a turn. But check this out. Oh, wait a second. I'm right next to somebody. Oh, Forge, I don't really want to push you away, but I got to, buddy. Because she needs health. There we go. And let's hit you with that. Oh, that was ranged attack. Oopsie. I'm definitely glad I wasn't shooting for the kill it last challenge. That would have been a very difficult thing to do. Okay, nobody else is around it now, so now I can use the... Let's do this one. Pull you over here. Go with this. Yeah, that's why he disconnected everybody. He knew that Forge was going to just take him out. Royal Pingwin pulled some strings. He's like, your server's lagging. Yeah. Like, whatever. Let's see. Nope, I just run right up there. Boom. You know what? I'm going to do this one here, which should allow me to slide up to this one. There we go. Bada boom. Okay, now I'm going to use some... Make sure it doesn't have that stupid thing on it. Okay, nope, we're good. We're going to go this route. I know it's ranged attack, but I think we can kill it off before it gets a chance to attack again. Ah, you brought it back already. Let's see. I'm just going to kill it right back off. Not even going to play around with that. That does mean, however, Penguin may... Well, no, Forged, I think, will still take care of it. And let's use you to heal them a little bit. In fact, we're going to come on up here. Oh, yeah, that should be good. I thought about trying to scoot over so I could get them too, but I don't think I could have made that move because I'd have been standing right next to her. I bet I'm making some people proud to see me using more healing abilities of my Sadida. Oh, this is gonna be nice. I'll get to buff both of them with power. 360. Should I do 2 of these instead? No, I think I'm gonna do 1 of these. And that. There we go. Forged will finish it off with this. Actually, can I? Oh, I can reach that. Okay, let's use this on you. There we are. And then we can do 2 gashes on you. I can't get over those numbers. I really can't. Those are just so fantastic. Let's put you there. Let's see, up 3/1. I think this spot. Yeah, baby. Look at that little fancy action. That's a nice move. Pat myself on the back for that one. It's over, Penguin. It's over. Why don't you just give up? Well, at this point, I'm not too worried about the healing side. Let's just blitz it. I'm going to turn it into the Royal Pingwin. I'm going to buff it so much. Uh-oh, that thing kind of got in the way. Put this on you. Where's my little attract move here? There we go. That'll make it easier for Forge to get to. There's 1 and 2. Look at this, folks. I think we just got Frigost. Woo! Somebody else posted a video. I think we just got Frigost 2 into the oh my. Oh, here we go. One more. Switch. Whew, just enough. Slide. Gash. Boom! It's over! It's over! Do. Man, that's too good achievement. Man, and look at the XP. That's actually some pretty decent XP considering that was the Penguin Dungeon with a -14 and no bonuses or challenges. That's pretty good. Now, granted, I do have ×3 multiplier. For if you divide that by 3, it's not very impressive. So, don't come rushing up here real quick thinking you're going to get close to 10 million XP on a fight, because I've got a big advantage there at the moment. All right, we got the crown jewel, which I believe that's what we need in order to move on to the next dungeon over here. Let's collect our goodies. Ding ding. Man, that's serious when we're skipping levels at this point. Look at that. Man, those are good. At this point, goodness gracious. At this point, I think these guys are going to pass up my Quest to 200 team. There was a spell there that flashed on the screen. Looked like another healing. Transmute. Oh, yeah. That's going to be where I can use a tree to turn. Oh. I ain't going to do that. I can't think of any way or any... Oh, it's only 2 AP? Yeah, I can't think of any reason why I would want to go this route instead of this route. What's the cooldown on that? 4 and 3. Doesn't require line of sight, so I could use it on any tree. It gets more HP. I don't know. I feel like these inflatables die instantly. I can rarely count on them for heals past 1 turn most of the time. I feel like they're like a #1 target, and they take so long to recast. I don't know. Guess you guys can let me know if this is a smarter route to go. But I'm thinking... I don't think there's going to be a big advantage to that. I like the music down here. All right, let's see here. What do we got left for shoutouts? We'll go through the last few of these I've got. So this one is from my last Quest to 200 episode, the one where I got very lost in the Minotaur maze. The Evil Darkness Underworld King, again, asked if I could do a Dofus Retro series. That's a possibility. I've actually asked. Gosh, I think I've asked at least 2, maybe 3 times if there would be much desire for people for me to do a Dofus Retro series. And the general consensus that I have been getting so far have been that people aren't necessarily too interested. But you know what? There may be a bunch of people out there that do want to see it. So maybe I make one just to see. If I did, it would probably be running a 4-man team like I do here. And there would definitely be an Eliotrope in it, because I hear the living chest works like it used to, where you get where it counts as an extra person and you get double the drops, which I miss that feature so much. So if I do, I can tell you already, 1 character's an Eliotrope. We got Shira Ori. I think that's right. Asked if I have ever considered doing the alignment quests. And I have not done any of those yet on any of the series, but it would definitely be something I could consider, because I think those are like the Bonta and the Brockmar quest, if I'm understanding that correctly. And I think there's like 100 quests that you go through to reach the ranks of one of those. So yeah, I could make some guides on that possibly at some point. It's probably something where I would take my team through it because I want to make the guide for it. So yeah, that's a possibility. Walter, this was funny. So in my videos now, I put chapters where you can kind of skip to different sections to see, like, I usually really like those inside of videos that are really long like this, because it kind of helps people remember where they left off, if they were left off or something, or if there was something specific they wanted to get to. Like, they didn't like all these chatting moments, they just want to get to the dungeon. Well, that kind of shows them where they could go to jump to those. But I get to pick out what the titles are going to be on those. And I had one chapter on that video that was titled Sexy Cow. Walter said, I saw chapter Sexy Cow and thought to myself, Minotaur is not that sexy. So I was very shocked by what I saw. Oh, Walter, that was so fun to read. Yeah, no, that's the only way I could describe it. I mean, that cow was swinging everything it had. So if you haven't seen the Sexy Cow, go check out that Got Lost Quest to 200. Jump to that chapter. In fact, on my analytics, I can see there's a big spike. There's a big spike in the watch time right at that spot because people jump to that spot. That's so funny. And then the last one for this was Haku. Said that they've tried many times to go for the Minotaur achievements only to spend all their time running around that maze. I feel you, Haku. I have dodged going to that dungeon many times because I didn't want to deal with the maze. My thing is I usually just get lucky enough to get through it eventually. I make wrong turns constantly when I'm in there. But yeah, I feel your pain there. Let's see. The Elio Portals guide, I've talked about it a couple times. Just a real general comment on this. So the feedback I got on that pretty much fell into two categories. One, they either loved the intro to that and found it extremely relatable, where I'm like freaking out over the fact that I can't figure out why my portals aren't working, or that the guide was very helpful and easy to understand. So that was great. Thank you guys so much for the feedback on that. I did have a handful of people that did request for an advanced Elio portal guide, because I did ask if people would be interested in that. And so I will get one eventually. It's going to be a while. I've got so many projects in the pipe, and I can only make so many videos at a time. As much as I would love to be a full-time YouTuber and crank videos out for you regularly, financially and responsibly, I have a family to take care of and everything. I'm nowhere even slightly close to being able to do something like that. And I'm not sure if I ever will be if I stick with just Dofus, which is what I want to do. I want to stick with everything to do with Dofus. I enjoy Dofus. But yeah, I got tons of videos that I want to make and things that I'm already working on. I've got ideas written up and just lots of fun stuff. But I will get an advanced guide out at some point. In fact, I've already talked to Nubs, and he has also said that he will help me with that guide, give me some tips and tricks that he's aware of so that we can put together a really good guide. But it's going to be a while, so I'm just putting that out there so you guys aren't like hoping for it in the next few weeks. It's going to be a while. All right, and the last video I got just a handful of comments from was the last duo series I did on Decisions. Russian Papa asked if I could make some Christmas guides. Yep, got you covered there, Russian Papa. I definitely got those going for you. In fact, I'm real happy with how those turned out. I don't know if I'll get any more out before Christmas closes. It closes kind of quickly, and Christmas is actually almost here, so I can't really do much during that time. Diane said they have recently been getting back into Dofus and enjoying the videos. Asked if I would consider doing a solo series on Elizale. Thanks. They must be talking to one another. See... And there was actually a few other people that commented on that and said they liked the idea of it as well. So this is where I could use some feedback from you. I don't know if I'll put a Twitter poll or anything out there just yet. If that is something that you would like to see me do, make a series where I'm playing one class on Elizale. There wouldn't be a multiplier or anything like that on there. Let me know in the comments below. But if you do want to see it, also let me know what class you would like to see me do that with. I feel like to do a solo class or a solo series, I would need a class that's going to be entertaining to watch if I'm playing by myself. Now, I'm sure that I could do some videos maybe where I'm running with other people and stuff, but most of the stuff that I do, it's me playing by myself on the game, because I got to video edit it and everything, and so I don't know how well it would do. That's the biggest reason I've been hesitant about trying to do anything that involves just one person, because the dungeons are not built for solo defeating them by yourself. Most of the time, I feel like if you do manage to defeat it completely by yourself, you're either way over the cap for the dungeon you're defeating, or you're finding some way to cheese the system. It's not like all classes can beat all dungeons all by themselves. I think you guys get what I'm saying. So, needless to say, it would be a lot more stuff like me just hunting monsters, fighting things, trying to get gear, things like that. So I don't know how much, I don't know how entertaining that would be, but if you guys would like to see it, let me know in the comments. That's something you would really like to see, and also let me know what class you would like to see me to do that with. That would help me a lot, and maybe we can do something like that. We got 3 left. It's either Job or Job. I think it's Job. And Dazelin asked, how do I switch my screen so quickly? I have people ask me about that all the time. I use the Alt Escape. I've mentioned that before. And again, I've got a video on my channel, how to run multiple accounts. I walk you through the whole process of how to set that up for yourself if you want. Tick Whack. Oh, in that video, there was I think it was a Sacrier that was laying down by one of the zaps, and I was like, oh my goodness, her name was Hysteria. I was like, man, that character looks so awesome, and they had the 6 Dofus eggs in their banner and everything, and I didn't know if that meant they had all 6 Dofuses and stuff, but I was like, man, they look so cool. Well, Tickwack reached out, and apparently that is somebody in their guild, and said that they're not much into attention, that they're not looking to get a bunch of attention. So I'm sorry, Hysteria. I'm trying not to bring too much attention to it, but your character did look really awesome. And last on the list here is Shin. Definitely not least. Shin, you're awesome. You've been here a long time. Said that he felt the pain when I accidentally ruined the challenge by throwing out the extra Elio portal. Oh, that gets me all the time. I think it's the one where you can't use the same spell more than once in a fight. And with an Elio, that's really hard to do on the very beginning when you want to throw out 2 portals so that you can use your portals. And sure enough, I blew the challenge in that fight because I threw an extra portal out there. But there we go, another Let's Play video. I'm so glad I got to put another one of these together because this team is doing amazing. Now, I really need to put some new gear on these guys. They're all, I think, in the 170s now. Remember, if you haven't already, let me know in the comments if there's a particular dungeon you would like me to try to take on with these guys. I guess I can start jumping around. If I don't really get any comments on that, I'll just keep working my way through some of these Frigost dungeons. And I guarantee you we're going to hit a point where it gets very difficult at some point. But that's everything I got today. If you haven't already, and you could do me a huge favor and smack the like button, it really helps me out. Again, if you're new and you like Dofus PvM, tips, guides, and gameplay, that's what my channel is all about. Consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on notifications so you know exactly when my videos go live. All right, until next time, you all be safe out there, and I will see you on the next one.